A very good morning to all of you. Now, in continuation with the second lecture, now we come on the role of microorganism which are having their beneficial or harmful role in food. So, now we come on the second genus and this is Penicillium. So, when we are dealing with this genus Penicillium, the basic character, the general characters of Penicillium is that they are having a septate hyphae and they form conidiophores on a brush-like conidia head. So this is the main character of Penicillium, and the main character of Penicillium is that they form conidiophores on a brush-like conidia head. Means they are having their conidiophores. Conidiophores, these are the structures which help them to grow in a large number. Now, when we are dealing with the beneficial role, so this Penicillium roqueforti and Penicillium camemberti, these are the two species of Penicillium which are having a beneficial role, and the beneficial role is in the cheese production. It means Penicillium roqueforti and Penicillium camemberti, these are the two which are used in production of cheese. And now when we are dealing with this spoilage character, so the species of Penicillium, they can cause spoilage of fruits, vegetables, and this is the Penicillium which we can see on a plate. And when we can see this Penicillium, this will observe on a plate like this one, and when we observe it under this microscope, you can see these are the brush like conidiophores, on a this particular structure. This is the which one? Penicillium camemberti. It will be a blue colored mold on a plate, and when we observe it under microscope, the same structures will be visible. These are the conidiophores on a brush like septate hyphae. Now this is Penicillium roqueforti and this is Penicillium camemberti. So you can see these with your naked eyes, and when you observe it under a microscope, you will see this type of structure. Now we come on the next genus, and this is Rhizopus. So when we are dealing with the Rhizopus, it is also having aseptate hyphae, as well as when we are dealing with the Penicillium or the Aspergillus, they are having the septate hyphae, but when we are dealing with the Rhizopus, they are having aseptate hyphae and they form sporangiophores. Now, Rhizopus is the species which is responsible for the spoilage only. Means this Rhizopus, it will always cause spoilage of a foodstuff, and when we are dealing with this spoilage, the Rhizopus will always spoil your fruits as well as vegetable, and the species which is responsible for the spoilage, or which you can see on the breads, on the fruit, on the food, they are Rhizopus stolonifer. So they are commonly known as black bread mold. So black bread mold, these are the organisms which are responsible for the spoilage of your bread, and they are known as Rhizopus stolonifer. So when you are observing a particular foodstuff, this type of character means black bread mold. When we are dealing with this word, it means it is a black colored mold. So it will show black coloration. As you can see, this is also a black coloration. Under microscope, you can see this type of conidiophores, and this is a aseptate hyphae. All of you can see that this is a aseptate hyphae, but in the previous one, these hyphae, they are septate one, means they are having a line between these two, but this Rhizopus, it is having a non-septate hyphae. Now we come on Mucor. So when we are dealing with the Mucor, they are non-septate hyphae and they produce sporangiophore, means they are similar to a Rhizopus. So when we are dealing with this Mucor, their beneficial role is they used in the fermentation of foodstuffs, and when we are dealing with its spoilage, they are responsible for the spoilage of vegetables. So Mucor roxi, this is the species which is responsible for the spoilage of vegetable. So these are the characters which you can see on a particular foodstuff. These white cottony growth, you can see thread-like structures you can see on a foodstuff. This on the plate, visible like this one, white colored growth on a plate, and when we will observe under microscope, you will see this type of structure. This is a septate hyphae. There is no line, there is no breakage of this particular hyphae. So this is a septate hyphae and these are the sporangiophore. So under microscope you can see this type of structures, and this particular mucor, it also cause mucormycosis. It is a disease which is caused in human beings. So these are the different mold genera which are responsible for the spoilage of foodstuff, and some of them they are having a beneficial role. Now we come on the genus Geotrichum. When we are dealing with the Geotrichum, this particular genera, it is having a septate hyphae. They produce arthrospores and grow and form yeast-like colonies. Means they are showing a creamy colonies. The main difference between a yeast and a mold is that the yeast colony